Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel. Have you ever wondered if the biggest K-pop fan theories hold any truth? For years, Jikook rumors have dominated discussions, but what's really going on? In this video, we're diving deep to separate the fanfiction from the facts, giving you the definitive breakdown of Jimin and Jungkook's interactions. The intricate web of Jikook fan theories is meticulously unraveled in this video, separating speculative narratives from verifiable realities. Audiences will gain clarity on the circulating rumors, allowing for a deeper understanding of the facts surrounding Jimin and Jungkook's interactions. You think you know everything about Jikook? Think again. This video isn't about fueling shipping wars, it's about setting the record straight. Join us as we meticulously analyze every piece of evidence, unmasking the truth behind the viral Jikook narratives and offering a clear, factual perspective. In the vibrant and emotionally charged world of K-pop, few topics spark as much curiosity, debate, and endless speculation as Jikook, the unique bond between BTS's Jimin and Jungkook. Their friendship, chemistry, and shared history have inspired countless fan theories, videos, and discussions across social media platforms. From subtle glances on stage to heartwarming behind-the-scenes interactions, every moment they share is magnified, analyzed, and sometimes misinterpreted. But as the fandom grows and theories spiral into wild territory, the line between fan imagination and actual reality begins to blur. This is why taking a deeper, more grounded look into the phenomenon is so important, not to discredit the love and excitement fans feel, but to remind everyone that behind every viral clip or trending hashtag, there are two real people with their own emotions, boundaries, and privacy. Dispelling Jikook rumors isn't about denying their closeness or the beautiful bond they share. It's about finding balance between admiration and respect. Jimin and Jungkook have been through a decade of shared experiences. They trained together, debuted together, and rose to unimaginable fame as part of BTS. It's no surprise that such a journey would forge an extraordinary connection between them. The world has watched their friendship evolve from awkward teenage years filled with laughter and teasing to mature, heartfelt expressions of support and affection. Yet, within that evolution, fans have built entire narratives about what might really be going on behind the scenes. The idea of Jikook as something beyond friendship has existed for years, fueled by both real and imagined signs. The way Jungkook looks at Jimin, how Jimin tends to protect Jungkook, their shared moments during concerts or interviews. To many fans, these glimpses are more than coincidence. They feel like coded messages, proof of something deeper and unspoken. But the truth is, when people care deeply about their idols, emotions can color perception. What feels like evidence might simply be a reflection of how much fans wish for a certain story to be true. It's also worth remembering how culture and friendship work differently in South Korea. Skinship, the act of showing physical affection like hugging, holding hands, or resting heads together, is common between friends, especially among male idols. These gestures, while intimate to Western audiences, are often expressions of camaraderie and comfort in Korean culture. So, when international fans interpret these actions through their own cultural lenses, misunderstandings can easily arise. This doesn't mean that Jikook's bond isn't special. In fact, it's exactly that special. Jungkook has often expressed how much he admires Jimin, not just as a bandmate but as a person who supported him through his growth. Likewise, Jimin has spoken about how much Jungkook means to him, often calling him baby affectionately in the early years, or praising his talent and personality in interviews. These aren't empty words, they reveal the warmth of a brotherhood built on years of shared struggle and success. But somewhere along the line, fan theories began to take on a life of their own. Edits and compilation videos, often taken out of context, started shaping narratives that felt more like romantic drama than friendship. Some fans began to treat these ideas as fact, insisting that every glance or smile held hidden meaning. Over time, what began as fun fan creativity slowly turned into a battleground between believers and skeptics, between those who ship Jikook as a couple and those who see them as brothers. The truth is probably somewhere in between. Whether or not their connection is purely platonic, what truly matters is the depth of trust they share. Jimin has always been known as someone who takes care of others quietly, while Jungkook, though shy, expresses affection in his own unique ways. The way they complement each other is genuine, one steady, one energetic, one expressive, the other reserved. Their synergy on stage and offstage shows how perfectly their personalities fit together, creating a balance that fans can feel even through a screen. It's natural for fans to analyze and interpret. After all, the emotional connection between idols and fans is what fuels the K-pop universe. But problems arise when speculation begins to overshadow the actual people involved. When fanfiction starts being mistaken for fact, or when certain fans pressure Jimin and Jungkook by demanding proof of their relationship, it crosses into uncomfortable territory. Both of them have spoken about how they value their fans' love, but they also deserve space to define their relationships privately. Let's not forget that both Jimin and Jungkook have had to live under intense public scrutiny. Every smile, every gesture, every casual moment becomes content for global debate. Imagine the pressure of knowing that even a friendly pat on the shoulder could turn into trending hashtags and millions of fan theories. Despite that, they continue to show kindness and authenticity. They laugh together, joke around, and support each other in the most genuine ways possible. That, in itself, is something worth admiring. When BTS took a break to focus on solo projects, fans worried that Jikook's closeness might fade, but instead, it became clear how deeply they still care about each other. Whether it's Jimin attending Jungkook's events or Jungkook mentioning Jimin fondly in live streams, their connection remains constant. Time and distance haven't changed that. If anything, it proves that their bond runs deeper than what fans can see through cameras. The fascination with Jikook also speaks volumes about how people crave stories of love, loyalty, and connection. In a world that can often feel divided, seeing two people care for each other so openly feels like hope. It reminds fans that love, whether it's romantic, platonic, or brotherly, can exist without needing a label. And maybe that's the beauty of Jikook. They don't need to define what they are for the world to recognize how special their relationship is. Of course, not all rumors come from a place of love. Some are born out of jealousy, competition, or misunderstanding. The K-pop fandom is massive, and not everyone agrees on interpretations. There are times when fan wars erupt, with people using Jikook as a weapon to insult or discredit others. This toxic side of fandom culture can hurt both idols and fans alike. When theories become accusations, and affection turns into obsession, the joy of supporting BTS gets lost. But amidst all this noise, Jimin and Jungkook have shown grace and quiet strength. They've never allowed rumors to define them. Instead, they continue to live their truth, performing together, celebrating each other's achievements, and reminding fans what real connection looks like. Their silence on such rumors isn't avoidance. It's a statement of maturity. They don't owe anyone explanations for their friendship. In the end, analyzing fan theories versus reality helps us see that while it's okay to enjoy speculating, it's also crucial to ground those feelings in respect. The reality is that Jimin and Jungkook share an unbreakable bond, one that has survived fame, distance, and endless rumors. And that should be enough. As fans, it's beautiful to cherish their interactions, to feel moved by their affection, and to celebrate their connection through art and creativity. But it's equally important to remember that love, in whatever form it exists, thrives best when it's allowed to breathe freely, without pressure or invasion. Maybe the most meaningful way to support Jikook is to believe in the sincerity of their relationship, without demanding it fit into our own fantasies. To appreciate their story as it unfolds naturally, without distortion. Because what makes Jimin and Jungkook truly extraordinary isn't whether they're lovers or friends, it's how they remind the world of what genuine human connection looks like in the spotlight. When we strip away the rumors and exaggerated narratives, what remains is something deeply real. Two people who have grown up together, who have faced the highs and lows of fame side by side, and who continue to hold on to each other with care and loyalty. That's not just fan theory, that's reality. And in that reality lies something even more powerful than rumor or fantasy. The enduring beauty of a bond that has inspired millions to believe in love, trust, and friendship, the heart of Jikook that no theory can ever fully explain. And as we come to the end of today's deep dive, one thing becomes beautifully clear: the truth of Jikook lies not in rumors, not in theories, but in the moments that speak for themselves. The way they look out for each other, the laughter they share, the quiet comfort of just being side by side, these are not things that need to be proven or labeled. They simply exist, pure and real. So, to everyone watching, remember that being a fan is about love, not possession, not pressure. It's about celebrating the people who make us feel something deep in our hearts. Whether you see Jikook as brothers, soulmates, or something in between, what truly matters is the bond that continues to inspire millions around the world. Thank you so much for joining us here at Jikook Diaries, where we explore not just the stories, but the emotions behind them. If today's video touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow armies who believe in the beauty of genuine connection. Until next time, keep your heart open, keep your mind kind, and always remember love, in all its forms, is worth cherishing. See you in the next episode of Jikook Diaries, where we continue to uncover the stories that make us believe in something a little more magical every day.